Yeah, I should probably put down cardboard or something when I paint. Eh. All right, some projects I've been working on since I haven't posted in a while. Getting closer, just about done on the restoration on this bandsaw. Got these cleaned up, new tires on them, cleaned up. Had to make a new back plate for that because the old back plate cut right through. There was no tire on this wheel where the back plate goes over, and so it was just slipping down and cut right through the plate there. So had to fix that. Had some 16 gauge steel sitting around, scrap, so traced it out, drilled it, cut it, shaped it up. Gonna finish getting some of that rust off before I paint it. Ready to rock and roll. Got to get those painted, got to get the rest of this stand painted. Should be good to go. That's the piece of 16 gauge that I cut it off of. This is that back plate. You can see just cut right through that thing. That's why tires are important on bandsaws. Getting some more insulation in my smelting furnace. This next step on this is some rigidizer, and then gonna cast refractory around it. So still figuring a little bit how I'm gonna do that. I've got those holes plugged so that'll come in, and then I just need to probably put like a piece of cardboard with just a little bit of clearance on there, and then get that all filled in with refractory. There's a bunch of refractory right there waiting to be mixed. There's the rest of the cowl. Debating if I want to add more, try to add more to that. I want that to still sit flush, and I feel like if I try to add more, it's not going to sit as flush, and I would have to cut a hole anyway. And so like if I want it to sit flush and still have the hole, it's going to be like a ring about that big around, which might make a difference, might not. I don't know. We'll see. But hopefully can get some better efficiency out of that. It was okay, but I want it to be more efficient. And yes, I am going to cast that fire brick down there in the bottom with the refractory just for a little bit of stability. Probably not going to cover the fire brick all the way with the refractory at the bottom, but I'm going to pour it in so that it sticks there. Maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe I should just put the refractory on the bottom. I'll get back to you on that. Anyway, what else? Got Damascus over here, still working on. I'm not sure what to do with this. This is 108 layers of 1084 and 15 and 20. This is 126 layers, I think. The same 1084, 15 and 20. Trying to figure out what I want to do with these two. Here's that bolster billet that's re-squared. I don't know if I'm just going to leave this as bolsters, if I want to do something else with that, try and do some mosaic. Haven't decided yet. This is that twist, that 3-bar twist pattern. This is Apex Ultra, and then we're going to get super fancy and throw in a nickel shim on either side. So make it a go my nickel shim, and then pattern weld on the outside. It'll look super cool. I think I'm going to do an integral bolster chef with that because I think that would look awesome, but not 100%. So that's an update. There's my almost finished new nail header. All I've got are square nail headers. I wanted to make a round nail header, so I'm going to finish upsetting the end of that a little more. Want it to sit nice and tight so that I can do that. Oh, that's my brother's. I need to get that back to him. It was in some stuff he gave me. Anyway, he's an amazing sculptor. Look him up on Instagram, Mike Call Fine Art. Great guy. Really, really good sculptor, especially if you're into lacrosse and Americana stuff. Does a lot of that, but I'm going to drill 3 different sized holes so that I'll have a round nail header that I can just sit in there. What else? Cleaned up a little bit, reorganized. So if you've seen in videos my handle material and Kydex area, it did not used to look like this. We had some leftover totes, so I've got some smaller handle material here, that's wood. This is all my synthetic handle material. These are large wood blocks that I've just collected over the years. Got a lot of interesting large format. Like this is all stuff that would take some processing to get down to handle size that I just haven't done yet. This is like 10 years worth of collecting cut off boxes and scraps of wood. These are the long pieces that would take some processing to get down to handle size. Lots in there too. Again, just years of collecting. All my Kydexes in this box now. So up next, gotta clean up and organize my belt storage. I've got these belt hangers that I need to hang up, but I'm trying to figure out where the best place to do that would be. Probably replace my hanging screws up there with some nice belt hangers. And then, yeah, still got to clean up and organize the grinding room a little bit. It's a mess, but it's a grinding room. Anyway, hope you guys had happy holidays, and we're going to start getting after it again in 2026.